Manchester United fans are still in the dark over how the takeover process is progressing. The board have provided no official update since November's sale announcement, with no timescale given on when to expect to hear a decision. Some reports suggest if a conclusion is not made soon, the changeover process could cut into next season. This is far from ideal, with Erik ten Hag trying to formulate his squad under a cloud of mystery. United are due to release their 3-month finances up to March 31 on Tuesday. Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe continue to await a decision, with the former convinced his offer is best for the long-term future of the club. Meanwhile, the CEO of Liberty Media, who own Formula One, has hinted at his company's interest in Premier League investment by insisting they have explored several options. 1354 Kyle Newbold Neville slams Glazer communication. Gary Neville has again criticized the Glazers for their management of the takeover process, which has now passed the 7-month mark. Here's what he told The Guardian. 1304 Kyle Newbold takeover frustration. Thomas Ziliakis evidently not a fan of the drawn-out takeover process, but he is an avid follower of the Manchester Evening News takeover blog. 12:23 Kyle Newbold United's 23/24 kit on show yesterday? 11:53 Kyle Newbold Sheikh Jassim bid good for the future. Fabrizio Romano has insisted Sheikh Jassim did his best to convince the Glazers he will be the best option to take United forward. The Qatari banker has tabled 5 formal offers and is now waiting to hear back from the current owners with regards to exclusivity. He is convinced his proposal is very good for the future, as Romano told Give Me Sport. 11:13 Kyle Newbold why Neville kept quiet on Glazers. Gary Neville has revealed that Sir Alex Ferguson may have got rid of any player who chose to speak out on the Glazers during his time in charge. Neville has been vocally critical of the current owners, but has previously faced backlash, with people arguing that he was quiet when under the club payroll. Here's what Neville said. 10:30 Kyle Newbold let us know your thoughts. 9:56 Kyle Newbold Neville's takeover preference. Gary Neville insists he doesn't care who takes over at Manchester United, so long as it means a full and clean exit from the Glazers. The current owners have long been derided in Manchester after 18 years of controversial ownership, but their departure is now on the horizon. Here's what Neville said recently. 9:25 Kyle Newbold Formula One chief hints at United interest. The CEO of Liberty Media, the company that owns Formula One, has confirmed the company is exploring Premier League investment with United among several clubs looking for investment. Speaking on the Walker webcast, Greg Maffei suggested he has looked at several options to get a foot in the Premier League door. 9:02 Kyle Newbold Glazers block Sheikh Jassim targets. According to Fabrizio Romano, the Glazers are steering clear of the big-name targets thought to be on Sheikh Jassim's radar, including Kylian Mbappé and Neymar. Qatari links are thought to be key in Sheikh Jassim's plans to lure the pair across from PSG, as he plans to make a splash if his takeover is successful. But with the Glazers still in charge of the club and its finances, they are said to be considering other options, as Romano told Give Me Sport. 8:18 Kyle Newbold share price falling. United's share price fell again on Friday, closing the market for the weekend at $22.99. A lack of developments regarding the takeover is believed to be buying the drop as the Glazers continue to drag out the process. 7:25 Kyle Newbold transfer clarity. With the takeover process yet to be complete and transfers needed immediately, there has been a lack of clarity as to who will sign the checks for Erik ten Hag. According to Toth Express, current owners the Glazers are dipping into the club's vast wealth to try and get deals over the line. Erik ten Hag is desperate to get big-name players through the door swiftly, with 3 bids for Mason Mount already rejected by Chelsea. Isaac Johnson Glazers decide against exclusivity talks. CBS claims that the Glazers have told Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Sheikh Jassim that there will be no final stage exclusivity talks in the takeover ace. Rumors last week claimed that Sheikh Jassim was due to be granted sole rights to a takeover completion talks, sending United's share price zooming. However, these were soon rebuffed, and it's now being claimed that both bidders have received letters from the Glazers explaining that there will be no exclusivity regarding final talks. Isaac Johnson Sheikh Jassim could enact staff reshuffle. Sheikh Jassim could look to replace a number of United officials with individuals whom he has dealt with in the past if he wins the takeover race, the Express has claimed. The piece suggests that CEO Richard Arnold, Director of Football John Murtough and Technical Director Darren Fletcher could all risk losing their jobs in a shake-up. It has been previously reported that Sheikh Jassim wishes to appoint United icons into several positions, albeit these may not be at boardroom level. Sheikh Jassim's desire to own 100% of United would enable him to enact such moves with little to no resistance. Isaac Johnson. Good morning. Stick with us as we provide the latest updates as we creep closer to a Manchester United takeover conclusion. Now